Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. In this deck guide video, I'm going to take a look at the only combo deck in Forged in the Barrens meta. Sure, there are some attempts with Leo Rocks and maybe Silas in Warrior, but those are not really performing to any near near the level where they could be called actual decks. But this one is. There's a deck that can actually win more than half of its games, assuming that you don't run into too many Paladins. Paladin is by far the weakest matchup for this deck, around 30% win rate. It's really painful. Other than that, the deck is doing quite alright. It has some other weaknesses with priests, with death rattle demon hunters, but also some strengths against, for example, hunters. The combo itself is still the same as it was before the rotation. You're using Ilganot, your lifesteal damages the enemy hero instead of healing you, and then you use lifesteal spells. You use Morgue Artificers, all minions take double damage from spells, you can play multiple of these, you can discount them with Skull of Gul'dan or with Raging Fell Screamer. Then you can also add some spell damage with Blood Mage Talnos, with Ethereal Oak Merchant or with Talented Arcanist. And then you have Fellscream Blast, you have I-Beam. Primarily you're trying to set up Fellscream Blasts. You play Ilganot, a couple of Morgs, something like a Talented Arcanist, and Fellscream Blast your own minions. Boom! That's damage. There are tons and tons of various combinations for the OTK with this deck, because you can discount various pieces of the combo, opponent might have minions on the board so that you might be able to shoot those first, and in general you have multiple copies of almost everything that's needed for the combo, so you have a lot of options. In the gameplay section of this video you get to see a couple of combinations that I have used. With proper discounts and unlimited time, you can deal more than 100 damage with this combo, but sometimes you also end up with something like 24-27 damage, so some chip damage to the enemy hero is also useful, because then you can pull off a little bit of a smaller combo and get the kill earlier. As for the mulligans with this deck, you're primarily looking for card draw. Skull of Gul'dan, especially if you can ensure that you can get Skull of Gul'dan into outcast position. You might even keep some weaker cards just so that Skull of Gul'dan will be in outcast position by its time. Spectral Sight, another great card draw tool. Illidary Studies discovers outcast cards, so you can use it to discover Skull on 6, you can use it to discover Spectral Sight, preferably on the turn when you want to play them. And then Mankrik. Just a strong early game minion, and because you're going to draw a lot, you're going to draw Mankrik's wife sooner or later, and that little bit of chip damage can also help you pull off your combo more easily. This is probably the most difficult deck to play in Hearthstone at the moment, because you're constantly trying to strike that balance. Okay, how many of my combo pieces am I going to use in order to survive, and how many of them I'm going to save in order to pull off the combo as fast as possible? Because most of the combo pieces, apart from Ilganot itself, you have multiple copies, you have redundancy. So sometimes you need to use a Fellscream Blast to survive, sometimes you drop a Talented Arcanist together with an Immolation Aura just to survive. And sometimes you want to hold on to them because you know that, okay, I almost have the combo assembled and I want it to be ready as soon as possible, and I can survive without using those pieces already. Now, let's go take a look at Lifesteal OTK Demon Hunter in action to show exactly what I mean. And if you enjoy this content, please subscribe to my channel and like this video. But no, I don't keep Ilganot. I'll look for the card draw first, right? Should I have kept Ilganot? I can't remember. Let's see. Up against Paladin. Paladin is probably the toughest matchup. Let's see if we can pick up a Skull somewhere or something. That Roguelay might be useful. Immolation Aura might be useful. It all just really depends on what will this Paladin end up having. I'll just use this immediately for card draw. I know that some of it is spent there, but like the alternative was just the hero power. And even if they have a Hand of Adal for that, and of course if they have a Hand of Adal for that, I could have done Chaos Strike hero power next turn, which would have been pretty nice. I want to use this when I can pick up a Skull from it. There's an I-Beam, okay, but I don't need to I-Beam yet, no. I'll just go in and hit over there, this is fine. Okay, Righteous Protector, Murgle, Nesot Paladin potentially. Hi Meyer, yeah, I'm feeling great. Don't worry, it will go away once I play a little bit of Hearthstone, but right now I'm feeling great. Fellscream Blast A, 8 cards in hand, fine. I'll take a little bit of a hit over there. Do I try to I-beam it away? They could have an Oh My Yog. I guess I-beam is fine. We'll get a 3-cost spell. And 3-cost spells might actually do something useful for me. Well, 9 cards in hand. That was a little scary. But it did get me my Ilginoth. That could be another. There could be more of my Yogs. Really great, don't play Hearthstone. An excellent piece of advice, obviously. 2 more Wargs. I might throw the Illiter studies away. There's potentially a second Oh My Yog now. I guess I'll throw the Illiter studies away into the Oh My Yog. Okay, now we got both Oh My Yogs. That's a piece of good news. I can appreciate that. I can absolutely appreciate that random occurrence. Splendid. So 4, 6, 8. 9 mana to get 2 more wargs. And +2 spell damage. So 3, 6, 9. I didn't survive for a little while here. Let's work on that. They probably have a Galloping Savior there. 2 more wargs. How much damage is it? 8, it's 36. 9 mana. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. Okay, I need to get to 9 mana with these cards there. Can I just get to 8 mana? 2, 4, 8. That's 24. No, that's not enough. Okay, so I can get 8 mana for 24 damage or 9 mana for 36. I need to get to that 9 mana. I need to prevent the Paladin from dealing 11 damage from their board over the next 2 turns. I've already seen all the Oh My Yogs. They have a Galloping Savior, most likely. That's 5 damage. But there's an Aldrach Warblade. That's sweet. Can I just hit face? Hitting face puts the Paladin... Then I might get them to 24 for next turn. Yes, that could happen. That could happen. Then I have the lethal on turn 8. Okay, we can do this. So 4, 6, 7, 8 mana for double more work plus 1 spell damage.
I'm looking for a few good mercenaries.
11, 14. Can they get a buff? 1 cost buff golem? Did I underestimate their power?
Reporting for duty.
Phew. Almost underestimated their power. But not quite. So, now with the Paladin down to 23. And then I will have that 2 into 4 into 8. 8 times 3 is 24. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. I don't even have to shoot my own stuff. And there, Paladin is dead. Let's see. Paladin is still tough. Paladin is one of the worst matchups, if not the worst matchup for this deck. Because just look at those Paladins go. They're all like, wee. I'm gonna play my cards when they're green. Stuff like that happens. So that would have done nothing. I think I'm still swinging at the face here. Oof. That's tough. Now they are going to pick up that. Can't even lifesteal at the moment. So I could throw away the Talnos here. I have to wait until next turn. I will need some really good Troglyphs to survive this. They will get the 3-4 taunt too. Okay, this will be... Oh, how? Like, sure. Hi, Trochi. I'm from Finland. That's pretty tough. Now they have the Omayok guaranteed. I don't want to Shadow Step my Talnos. Not particular, really. What are the 0-cost spells? The others prep. Shadow Stepping Talons doesn't really matter. Coin turned into what? Okay, that's not too bad. They will get the 3-4 taunt next, and then they will have Avenge. But what's important here is that I will use a Troglyph there. So the Avenge will hopefully land on one of these other minions. So then I will be able to use Troglyph on that one too. And they actually have Reckoning. No, they have the Galloping Savior. For a while there, for a little while, I thought they might actually have Reckoning there. I need to do it like this, so I get rid of both of the 3 health minions there. But this is probably still too much pressure. I mean, if they have Conviction here, that's just 2 minions buffed, and they can even trade away 1 first into Talnos. They wanted to take a chance that they might end up losing. But hey, you don't have to play perfectly in this game. You only have to play well enough. Well, I don't exactly have a lot of options here. I have to face tank that 6 and hope they don't have another Conviction there. I have the Immolation Aura, and well, even if they have another Conviction, they now have 3 sleepy minions here. But I've only seen 1 Omayok so far, so there's plenty more where all of that came from. This is getting really scary. It's so scary that my Hearthstone client disconnected. No secrets. Have to do that. Do I have to face tank the dragon more? That will still leave a 3-4 behind. What options do I have? If I don't swing and they have... Oh no, there's so many great things they could have there. I just might not be able to do this. This draws... This could draw an I-beam. But it didn't. I needed the hero power there, sorry, that was my bad. Missed 1 health. It's a little out of focus because of the disconnect. Are you kidding me? That was such an incredibly strong opener. It's crazy. Crazy how strong that was. I have to use both of these. But I can't kill the... I can't kill the Moonfang. That's the real problem, isn't it? I need a lot of minions so that I might be able to kill Moonfang in the future.
We'll fight back these brutes. Reporting for duty.
So what do they have there? Oh no, not a broomstick. That protects the Moonfang. That was crazy good. They have had total nuts. Absolute and total nut draw. Deal 1 damage to all enemies. I have to go for it. But that's not enough, I need more. Like the I-beam. So I'll have to face tank the Moonfang. I will take... no, it's still better to face tank this and I-beam the Moonfang. Like this.
And the cycle of life.
I'm dead to Alex. That. Okay. Hunters, well, they typically just try to kill me. And, like, playing an OTK deck against decks like these is never a very fun experience. The upside is that I don't have a lot of minions, so they don't have a lot of stuff to rush into. You mulligan for card draw. I want to use Immolation Aura on next turn. Hunter kept everything. How much can they buff? They still can't buff those minions that much. I'll still hit Phase and Immolation Aura next turn so that I can get 3 Spectral Sight. Hi, Prof. I expect like Demon Companion and something here. Maybe the +1/+1 buff with the Adorable Infestation. I'd kind of expect something like that. There's the Demon Companion, I expected that. And then the Adorable Infestation is the other card that I expect. That's there. And Immolation Aura still kills all of these. Thanks for the sub, Prof. Take a bit of damage. That's acceptable. Because I can do Immolation Aura now. And kill those minions. Yeah, the 1/1 and just a hero power. Okay, that's good, that's good. I get to do a Spectral Sight here. Minions on the board can be a liability now. I mean, especially my own minions, but even Hunter's minions. Because Hunter likes to deal damage by hurting minions that are on the board. I'm not spending a coin yet. Just the Adrachi. Kill that one. But what about when they start pumping out some big rhinos? At least they didn't have Mankrik. So that only draws like Quick Shot, Arcane Shot, something like that. Oh, I can't get Skull into outcast position. I probably want to kill Barak. Draw 1 card with the Spectral Sight. I'm not going to be able to free it very easily. Problem is at some point I will have to play some minions and then Hunter will get to do bad things. I'm killing that barrack. To 24. Okay. Fine. Pushing a little bit of damage, that's okay. Down to 17. I'll have to start playing minions soon. That will open a space for the Hunter to do Rhino. I could use one Fell Scream Blast to blast through a Rhino. I'll try something like this here. That is a 4/4, so the Rhino can't deal too much damage to it. They haven't had the buffs for the Rhino yet. So this is not a problem. Philosophy, that's nice. I'll have to spend one Fell Scream Blast, I believe, to heal up. Use it with Talnos. Heals me for 4. Seems okay. That's 3 mana. They could have the second Rhino in hand too. I can't free the skull. Can I free the skull? What if I just free the skull with these? I have more copies of everything. I don't need these. I'm a little uncertain.
Let me work my magic.
That's how I believe this will go. I was hoping they would put some bigger minions on this board, but apparently not yet. Four, 5 mana. Freeze the skull. Leaves me with one more warg in hand. Good opportunity to draw the rest of my deck. Yeah, that's how we roll. I'm using this Fell Scream Blast now to heal myself up. I should have used hero power first, actually. I already have my skull in outcast position. I can easily use the double jumps, it doesn't matter. Okay, Hunter has 3 cards in hand, and 2 of them are from Barrack, right? No, one of them is from Barrack, one was a natural draw. They also need to kill off the Mowarg. There's no secret that prevents me from casting a spell anymore, right? There isn't. 7 cards in hand, so we're doing Skull. Okay, do I have lethal now? No, lethal will have to wait until next turn, right? We'll have to wait until next turn. We're not quite there yet.
I've been practicing.
If it happens to be a freezing trap, I want this one back into my hand. It was no freezing trap, 9 cards in hand. Everything's looking perfectly acceptable. I don't have the other talented Arcanist now though, nor an Ethereal Oak Merchant. 1 in 3 cases I will pick up one of them now. If I don't, do I have enough damage?
You want my respect? Earn it.
Between the eye beams and everything I should. Can't get the other eye beam to outcast position though. I mean, that one is 2, 4. That's 16 damage and 12 damage. But each eye beam is 6 plus. Each eye beam is, yeah. 4, 5, 6, 9. Yeah, that's lethal. Like that. Yeah, I figured I'd have it.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more.